All right, continuing with the study guide, this is part 4. This is a division problem. The first thing we have to get is our excluded values. The excluded values come from the denominator, and because it's division, it also comes from this numerator. The excluded values from 10n are going to be n equals 0. 10n is n equals 0. 24n plus 24, we have to set this equal to 0. Subtract 24 from both sides. You get 24n equals negative 24 divided by 24. You get n equals negative 1. So the other value is negative 1. So these are both of your excluded values. Now you have to, because it's division, keep, change, flip, but we're also going to factor this numerator, and it's a case 2. So we need two numbers that multiply to, we have to multiply the 3 and the negative 30. That's negative 90. So we need two numbers that multiply to negative 90 and add to negative 27. That's going to be negative 30 times 3, because negative 30 plus 3 is negative 27. And because it's case 2, we need to expand the middle using these numbers. Pull out grouping now. We get n minus 10. Pull out a 3 and we get n minus 10. All right, so the two factors are going to be n minus 10 and the 3n plus 3. All right, so your numerator is, it's over 10n. We're multiplying now. We're flipping this one. We can pull out a 24, right? n plus 1. Yeah. All right, multiplying across. We get n minus 10, 3n plus 3. Oh. I just realized that we can factor something, sorry. I guess I forgot to do greatest common factor on this one, but that's fine. 10n, a 24, and an n plus 1. You see this one right here? We can take out a 3. So it becomes n minus 10, 3 times n plus 1, 10n. All of this is multiplication. So we can individually cancel some of this stuff. All right, I need some color. What cancels? The n plus 1, the 10n. And the 3 over 24 reduces, right? 3 goes into 3 one time, and it goes into 24 8 times. Times 3, 24. All right, so the final answer is going to be n minus 10 over 8. And with the excluded values right here. All right, this is the next problem, 2G. And let's get the excluded values. They come from the denominators and from the numerator. And there's some factoring to do. All right, from here, we're going to get 7. From here, this is x minus 7, x plus 7. All right, so we're going to get a 7 and a negative 7. And from here, we need two numbers that multiply to negative 56 and add up to the middle term, which is negative 1. That's negative 8 times 7, right? Yeah. Yeah, because when you add them, you get a negative 1. And since it's case 1, this is x minus 8, x plus 7. All right, so this one gives you an 8, and this one gives you a negative 7. All right, let's collect the excluded values. I have a positive 7, a negative 7, and an 8. All right, rewriting this mess. X minus 10, x minus 7. I'm going to flip, so this is multiplication. X minus 7, x plus 7. All right, because this factors into these two. Over this one, but that one is x minus 8, x plus 7. All right, you multiply across. What cancels? This cancels. Anything else? Yes, the x plus 7. So what remains? X minus 10, x minus 8. Alright, this is the next problem, and to get our excluded values, we take this one and also the 1, but we're not going to get anything from the 1. So 28n minus 36 equals 0. Divided by 28. And my calculator. 36 divided by 28 reduces to, oh, this thing is giving me a fraction. 9/7. You can tell I'm tired. Alright, this one is 9/7, and the other one I think this one's just going to be easier for me to factor. What's a common factor between 28 and 36? 6 times 6. Is there a common factor? 2. 2n squared, actually. 14n minus 18, so 4. Oh, Lord have mercy. 4 times 9. Alright, did I factor this correctly? Let's see. 4 times 7 is 28 n cubed. 4 times negative 9 is negative 36 n squared. Yeah, I think I did. Alright, so both of these are going to be set equal to 0. This means that n squared equals 0, n equals 0, essentially. And here you take 7n minus 9, set it equal to 0. You get 7n equals 9, n equals 9/7. Alright, so we have, oh, this repeats itself. So we only have 2 excluded values, 0 and 9/7. Alright, now that we figured out the excluded values, let's go ahead and solve the problem. It's division, so we have to do keep, change, flip, and I'm going to also factor along the way. So it's 3n squared. I'm going to pull out a 4. 7n minus 9 times, I factored this already. Where is it? Right here. Over 1. And it's all multiplication, so I'm going to go ahead and multiply across. 3 times 4 is 12. Alright, you have to add the exponents. Over 4, 7n minus 9. And when you look at it like this, the 7n minus 9 cancels. And 12 and 4 goes into itself once and goes into 12 3 times. So then this reduces into 3n to the 4th over 1, which is just 3n to the 4th. So this is the simplified form of the expression, and this is the excluded values, or these are the excluded values. Alright, this is the next problem, and in order to, this is addition, so we need a common denominator. We have an x plus 7 and an x minus 8, so we need to multiply this one by x minus 8, and this one by x plus 7. So our denominator, our numerator is going to be this one plus this. Let's go ahead and write this. Be 3 times x minus 8 plus 4 times x plus 7 over x minus 8x plus 7. And nothing cancels because this is one big thing in the numerator. Okay? Now we have to distribute the 3 and a positive 4 in here to combine like terms. So I'm going to work with the numerator first. So here we go. 3x minus 24 plus 4x plus 28, right? Like terms. 7x negative 24 and positive 28 is a plus 4 over the denominator, which is x minus 8x plus 7. And really there's nothing you can factor in the numerator, so this is the answer. And the excluded values are going to come from the original denominators. So that's going to be negative 7 and a positive 8. Yikes, I didn't realize I was still recording. How do I do this? Alright, I'm not sure. But here we go. The last one, J or 2J. 3/8 minus 3 over 3x plus 4. We need a common denominator. So this is the only one we really need to modify. Now what's going to be the numerator? The numerator is going to be this minus the 3. So it's going to be 3 times 3x plus 4 minus 3 over 8 times 3x plus 4. Let's see. The numerator is going to be 9x plus 12 minus 3. It's like terms, so that's 9x plus 9, which is 9 times x plus 1 if you factor it out over 8, 3x plus 4. Nothing cancels. In your denominators, you don't get anything from the 8, but you get something from here. So, I mean your excluded values. So we set this equal to 0, minus 4 minus 4. We have 3x equals negative 4. Divide by 3. We've got x equals minus 4/3. So this is the excluded value, and this is the answer simplified.